So once you enter in that information and compute it, you're going to be taken to the market snapshot. Just like you could with the buyer net sheets in the market snapshot, you could send this information very quickly by holding your finger lightly over that circle. Once again, that menu will pop up. This is something you could text your clients, email, or post and share it on Facebook or Twitter. It's just a good social media marketing piece. You're also going to have a little bit of a more breakdown of what they're going to net at close with the balance of the loan, the prorated tax credit they'll get, the closing costs associated with this escrow of selling this home, what they're going to net at close. Obviously, you can go a little bit in depth with those clients again and do detailed closing costs. You'll see the title fees associated with this escrow and other fees with it. Once again, these are all estimates. So these are things that if you know specifically what they're going to cost and it's different than this screen, you can click edit and you can change any of those fees to what you want. Another really cool thing about this market snapshot is that once again, you can edit this information on the fly for different situations that might come up during your business. So one example case I like to show with this seller net sheet market snapshot is in an example where you get an offer from a buyer that's under what you listed it at. Say the home's sitting on the market for a couple weeks or maybe a month, and a buyer walks in or their buyer agent calls you and they offer $635,000. It's listed at $650,000. Say, for example, this seller that you're working with, the net proceeds from this sale are needed to be used as an up-leg down payment for that other property. And say they know it needs to be $45,000. That's the minimum amount of money that they need to use as that down payment for the next house. So what you can do is click on edit under the net at close amount in the market snapshot, change this information to the minimum $45,000. What that does is change the information at the bottom of the screen and in the market snapshot and says that the new sales price would be given that net at close amount. So say that buyer, they offered $635,000 and you need a seller counter offer. And now instead of just offering a random number, you have a data-driven, educated response of why you guys are now countering back at $641,000. That you'd love to do the deal with them, but this is what they need for the up-leg purchase. That might be able to convince that buyer agent to try to work with their buyer as well to say, okay, this information makes sense. Here's the data behind it. Here's why they're offering. That way it doesn't seem like an arbitrary number that you came out of